the docket for today is a nice opener to most any Italian dinner, and that's bruschetta. And for that we'll need 6, 7, 8 Roma tomatoes. And we're gonna go ahead and dice those up and put them into a bowl for mixing. I'm gonna use this pasta bowl I found because why not? Into the bowl we'll add 5 cloves of minced garlic, 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, another 1/3 of a cup of freshly chopped basil, about a tablespoon of olive oil, and about another tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. A little salt, a little black pepper, and then we get to mixing. And here's the reason for the why not. The bowl's a little small, it's a little messy, but look at it, it's beautiful. That's all good and mixed together. Go ahead and cover it and put it in the fridge until we're ready to use it. Next up on the chopping block is our loaf of French bread, which we'll cut into 1/2 inch to 1 inch slices. And here's where I depart from authentic bruschetta. Instead of toasting the bread in the oven, we're actually going to cook it in a pan with butter, which I know is sacrilege, however, it's worth it. So we're going to melt some butter in a pan and softly place our bread over it, letting the slices form a golden brown crust on either side. Don't be afraid to add a bit more butter if things get a little dry in the pan. And when our bread is good and toasted, we'll go ahead and remove each piece from the pan and let them cool to room temperature. Now it's time for assembly. We'll start off with a layer of onion and chive goat cheese. The goat cheese will do a good job of separating the bread from the tomatoes so that things don't get too soggy. Next, we'll spoon on a nice layer of bruschetta mix over the goat cheese. Then, grate on your desired amount of Parmesan cheese. Clearly I'm a big fan. I try to get a good serving on every bite. And our balsamic bruschetta is done, which is pretty much an open-faced tomato sandwich, but the best open-faced tomato sandwich you'll ever have. You can see there's 6 here, but this recipe leaves a lot of leftover mix, so do with that information what you will. And I have a dinner to serve, so I'll just be taking these.